You know him, you love him. I'm back here with Justin, and he's here to show off his favorite bike, and maybe even your favorite bike of his, a CinellixMash Parallax. So you said that this was the bike that started it all for you. Can you tell me about that?
So I started with the your favorite, a road bike.
Oh, no.
I
Dislike the video, everybody.
I've been going to Velotrap, and my friend Andron there is all like, you know, you should get into fixed gear. And I'm like, I don't know how to ride one. And eventually, a year later, my friend Ronnie was like linking me all these like track bikes, and this one was one of them. And I was like, dude, the graphic design was sick on it. So I was like, you know, we'll see what's up. And then the dude was asking for a lot. And then the ad expired, and then it popped up again maybe a month later. I thought it was sold, so he popped up. It was a lot cheaper, and I'm like, I'll do it. And I drove over there. It was in San Jose, and I picked it up, went home, and I'm like, holy crap, I got a Parallax.
This portion of the video is sponsored by Wabi Cycles. From Wabi's own meticulously hand-built wheels to the track lacrosse ready velocity coils to the ever-popular H+N archetypes laced to your favorite hubs from Phil Wood, Grand Comp, DT Swiss, top it off with the most reliable tires from Continental and Panaracer, throw in an EAI cog in the flavor of your choice, and your favorite chain from KMC and Azumi, and your bike will make your inner fixie kid squeal with joy. So go ahead, check out Wabi Cycles and their component selection linked in the description.
So when Ronnie sent me this, the link for this bike, the guy had it on his wall. It was just a Christmas ornament. And I have a picture still where he just put literally Christmas lights on it. It was hanging on the wall for the last, I don't know, 5 years or something. And he only bought it because it was for him to train and get back into his road bike. He has a Cervelo, like a super bougie bike. And then ever since he healed up, because he had a crash, it was just sitting on the wall. And then he finally decided it's time to like downsize. He had a lot of bikes, so and I had the opportunity to go get it. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. Don't know how to like stop. Don't know even how to skid. I didn't know anything yet. And then over time, I learned, and now I'm comfortable with this thing. And obviously, I upgraded a lot of parts on here.
So out of all the bikes that your friends sent you,
oh man,
what stood out about the Parallax in particular to you?
So the other bikes that also showed up was a Bianchi. Was that a Super Pista too? It was a black one with the Celeste logo, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was that. But I don't know. I think it's just the graphic design on this. I thought it was different. I haven't seen any bikes with it. So I was like, I'll do it. Why not? So that's the reason why, really. It was just for looks at first, and that was cool, and that's why I picked it up. Aside from that, it rides freaking awesome.
So one of the things about the Parallax is that it has an interesting geometry where the wheelbase is super squeezed, and supposedly it's like a crit focused geometry. How do you find the geometry on the Parallax?
Oh, Jesus Christ. So when I first got this bike, I was like, man, I had no idea what the hell I was riding. I don't know what the hell was going on. I thought the fork was bent. Or I thought something was wrong with it. My foot kept hitting the wheelbase here, and I'm like, what the hell? And all my friends were like, dude, that's known for that. Toe roll up is freaking gross on here.
Yeah.
But it's meant to like cut, I don't know, like cut corners or whatever, go hello straight. I don't know. They did something different with this.
These are opposite things, but it does one of them.
I did one of them. I don't know what the hell it was. And then I was like, whatever. And then my friend Ronnie was all like, hey, I got an ENVE fork if you want it. The rake is different and gives you a little more space for your foot so you don't really slam into it. I mean, it's still kind of like right there.
It's close. Yeah, that is almost like
but
pedal overlap, not just toe overlap.
Yeah, but on the stock fork, this is literally like right here.
Oh.
Yeah. So my other rims that I was running, you can see the strikes when I'm trying to turn, and you can see the chips and stuff.
On the rim?
Yeah,
you
dude.
Hit the rim, not just the tire?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was bad, dude. It was bad, and I was wearing straps at the time too, so the metal cages were on it. I'm like, yeah. So I learned that. So I got this fork, and after that, it was a snowball effect, and I ended up wanting a matching set, a whole cockpit. And I wanted the white logo, and here we are.
So walk me through.
Yes.
What we got here for the...
So this is a 120 millimeter ENVE stem. This is the older one where it's the white logo. And then I got the white logo to match with it, the fork, and as well as the Seatpost. Those are kind of hard to find. I was having trouble, but this was an auction, eBay auction, scored it. And then this is from my friend Nolan, the stem here, and the fork is from Ronnie.
What bars are these?
These bars is the ENVE AR, I think it stands for all road, and there's a little slight flare to it. I don't think you can see it through camera, but that's a little different. And it has a top. The top part is the handlebar is flat, which it's really comfy. I like it.
Yeah, like a nice wider area to grip. And you've got the head unit here, the Wahoo.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was one of my first purchases when I was riding the road bike, and I thought it would be nice to track, how fast I was going, my mileage, and see the time without having to take out, my phone or whatever. And then I had the matching ENVE, what's it called, a computer mount, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a collab with K-Edge.
Is that also carbon?
I don't think so.
No, it's not even.
I don't think so.
I think ENVE on it. It's not carbon.
I don't. That's a great question. I have no idea. I think I don't know. It's aluminum. I don't know, man.
You're wasting so many watts.
And then for the headset, I did a Chris King. I think this is called the Dropset 2. So I got that on there, and it's super smooth. That's just for like, screw it. It's already like having ENVE stuff. I'm just gonna put a Chris King thing on there, and then
It'd be sacrilegious to put anything else on.
And then the saddle is up. And I think it's just their specialized power, and it's the one that I run on like every freaking bike I have.
Yeah.
What else is here?
Who's this?
That is Anya from Spy Family.
If you know, you know.
She's also on the C-Tube.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that you had Japanese enthusiast stickers. Because it just blends in with the paint scheme so well.
Oh man. And then going down, it's the wheels. It's just the ENVE wheel set. It's a 6.7, so it's a 60 millimeter front and then a 70 millimeter in the back. Laced 2. These are the Philwood. I think it's the Pros. Yeah, we call it Swiss cheese because like there's extra holes there
for extra speed. And what's the spoke?
Ooh, I believe it's 20 front and 24 rear.
Super light. Do you know how much the wheels weigh?
Ooh, good question. I actually don't.
Do you know how much your bike weighs?
I don't know, but I can do this.
Oh, okay.
And then, the Super Toughies chain and Sugino Zen chainring, 49 tooth. Oh, gold EAI cog in the back. It's a 17 tooth.
This bike is looking awfully similar to your Bianchi Super Pista.
Disclaimer, people. Every bike that showed up on this man's channel has been sold. my Super Pista's gone. My anchor is gone. So all the parts are kind of fused onto here.
And this CinellixMash Parallax can be yours too. If you check 2 months after the posting of this video at VeloTrap at whatever 1712 L Street Alley in Sacramento.
And then I got the Shimano Ultegra R8000s, SPDSL pedals. I like these. And rotors.
So,
for the crankset.
How do you like the rotors? What's your favorite thing about the rotors?
It
can be how they look.
I like how they look.
Me too.
I think it's cool. It has this disc part of it, and it just complements the chainring very well.
Yeah.
But that's what I like about them.
How do they compare to Omniums? I have to ask.
Actually, the bike when I got this, it came with Omniums. I feel no different. I don't know. I didn't even put that much miles on the Omniums. I really wanted Suginos at the time, so I swapped them out already. So I don't have much experience with the Omniums. Suginos, I loved it. I had most of the models on there, and then I just had an opportunity and I got these. They're both pretty stiff. They're both pretty, they ride pretty well, smooth, very smooth. I can't go wrong with both. Can't go wrong with both, Sugino 75s or the rotors. But at this point for me, it's just looks, and I really like this look.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. This is one of the sickest crankset and chainring combos that I have seen, and yeah, it does complement the frame set very nicely. So you said that this is your favorite bike that you've had.
This is my favorite
and
bike.
you've had some really nice bikes. So what makes this one your favorite?
It's just super comfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
With like these super large diameter tubings.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like it's just super comfortable. I have super short legs. I don't know. Maybe that's why the geometry fit well with me. Maybe it's a 50 centimeter, so it's pretty smaller frame. I don't know. There was a giant difference between the Bianchi Super Pista and this. I had the exact same parts on the Super Pista. It didn't ride the same. I don't know how to explain it. It was just not as comfortable as this Parallax. So I opted to just. Well, I have two. Well, I have two fixed gears. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna settle with one, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love the freaking graphic design on this. Yeah, 5 gold, which is from the Anchor.
Yeah.
And then I just used the.
This bike absorbed all your other bike's powers.
Pretty much, yeah. GatorSkins, Black Edition. I had Vittoria Corsas, but those did not last long. I was told they're like, the sidewalls are cotton and then the rubber on top was just glued on or something. And after skidding and stuff, it really just got demolished. Yeah. It actually got flat. Like there's no
There's
like
a flat spot.
Yeah, it was the whole thing was flat.
Oh,
I was like, wait. Yeah, and then you know, Andron's all like, dude, you need new tires. I'm like, all right, what you got? And he gave me these GatorSkin, and I like these way more because the other one were tan walls, which is fine, but all black. It's like blacked
it suits
out
this
thing.
bike better.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so this is it. This is the bike that takes me everywhere around here. I told Zach this is my Jamba Juice machine. I just ride it to go get Jamba Juice.
To get acai bowls.
Acai bowls or boba runs.
Yeah. The most baller boba runner on this side of the Mississippi.
Everyone's always telling me to take this out and go ride to like Velotrap or something. Who else likes your coat, man?
Get your probiotics. You heard it here. Get a Cinelli or Mash or CinellixMash if you like dope paint jobs.
Oh, you have to add this in. I forgot. There's a Phil Wood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Phil Wood seat collar.
Yeah, got that from Justin. And that is why we have a top tube protector.
And that's why it's worth $400 or whatever.
We don't talk about that.
What's your next fixed gear after this? Is there one?
I think we had this chat before. If this were to die, knock on wood, I hope it doesn't because I love this bike. I'm gonna search for a Cannondale track.
Ooh.
Which is probably not gonna happen.
The
especially
original
my size.
hype fixed gear.
There's something about the glacier blue color that was freaking sick as hell.
All right, so we're done with this bike.
We're done.
All right.